Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Scout Selections here for Sunday, February 16th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up splitting the two college basketball plays. One was a very easy winner. The other one was a blowout loser. Easy winner with the Creighton and DePaul over. We got that at 147. Game ended up skyrocketing over. There were 80-something points in the second half. Didn't really need to worry about it. And we picked up a nice, easy winner there. However, we did pick up a loss with Oregon State +2. As they ended up losing outright by a wide margin to Colorado. They lost by, I believe it was 20-something. I turned it on briefly. Game was ugly. Oregon State, I believe, started 1 for 15 from 3, 1 for 16 for 3. They couldn't score. It was really just a disappointing performance from the Beavers in front of their home crowd. But either or, we'll look to bounce back here on Sunday. Now, for a pretty limited card, I have been doing the Deep 3 as well, so I just uploaded 3 plays from there. And in terms of the rest of the card, not really liking anything in particular, but there is one play on a player prop that I do like in the upcoming NBA All-Star Game today, and that game should be taking place at 8 p.m., and will be involving one of the captains for this game, and we like Giannis Antetokounmpo over 25.5 points, and that line is available at +105 on FanDuel, and that will be the play of the day. Now, a couple reasons why we like this play. First of all, if you actually look at the line comparisons, this one is all the same props are also up on DraftKings. However, DraftKings has Giannis over 25.5 at -110, whereas FanDuel has it at +105. So for value alone, it's definitely the right move here. Plus, if you've looked at Giannis in recent All-Star games, he did manage to put up 38 points last year. And based on how the total is currently sitting at 306.5, and Giannis has the lowest odds to win the MVP, that means they're pretty much projecting Giannis to go for 30 and 15 again. I don't really know how he's going to win MVP unless he first of all, his team has to win, and second of all, Giannis has to probably go for at least 30 if he plans on winning MVP here. Giannis, I know that they lost last year, and he still had 38 points, but everyone knows the NBA in today's day and age is a three-point contest played with no defense. The All-Star Game is an even bigger exaggeration of that, as you will see a ton of three-pointers and no defense whatsoever for about 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, both teams will try to clamp down a little bit, but Giannis, in the fast break, nobody's going to stand in front of him. Everyone's going to make business decisions here today. You're just going to see a bunch of Matador defenses, just ole, people flying right by everyone, and I think Giannis should be able to get, he needs about 13 dunks in order to actually get this, not including free throws and not including whatever. I think Giannis is just going to keep driving to the rim. I think he'll get a lot of uncontested dunks, as he should in the All-Star Game. The issue that you might have is if Giannis ends up settling for too many three-pointers once everyone around him continues to chuck threes. Giannis has been okay at the three-pointer, not great. Definitely increase our odds of actually winning if he just takes it to the rim every time. But I think you should see Giannis be able to make a couple of threes. He should be able to make a ton of dunks. And I think you should see him finish somewhere in the realm of 30 points or higher. So for that reason, I think there's value here with the +105. And for that reason, the play of the day, once again, will be on Giannis Antetokounmpo over 25.5 points. And that line is available at +105 on FanDuel, and that will be the play of the day. Now, looking at some of the other leans on today's card, I already gave out 3 plays, but for the games that I have not mentioned before, just a quick reminder, we also still have a play on the XFL, as we ended up taking the Guardians earlier this week, and that line has gone up, so hopefully we're able to get another winner there. But for the leans in college basketball on the card, I'm going to lean to the under 140 between Villanova and Temple. I know money has come in on the over in this game, but Villanova's really good defensively. Temple's been really good defensively. I think you should see this game be pretty low scoring. I think one of these teams will get to 7. I think the other team will not. I think this game will be very close to getting the over, but I think it won't get there. Lean to the under. Other than that, I'm going to lean to Minnesota -5 against Iowa. I know it didn't work out yesterday on the Winners or Whiners video with leaning towards an unranked team, laying a big number against a ranked team, but Iowa's been a disaster on the road. They got embarrassed by Indiana in their last game on the road. Minnesota, on the other hand, has been solid at home, and they should be able to take care of business. Lean to Minnesota -5. Other than that, I'm actually going to lean to Michigan laying a big number here, -8 against Indiana. Indiana's been a complete Jekyll and Hyde situation with regard to comparing their performances on the road to home. They're awful on the road. Michigan, though, even though they had a little bit of a slump in the middle of the season, they got Livers back, and they have looked really good ever since he came back. And I think Michigan Honestly, as a sleeper, I think they'll probably win the Big Ten tournament. I really just think they're that good. I already have a future on them earlier in the year. I got them at plus 5,000 to win the tournament. I can get them at similar odds now. I think there's definitely some value on that. Do I think they're going to win the whole thing? Probably not. But this team should be ranked based on the actual talent on the roster. With the Livers and everyone healthy, they were a top 5 team earlier in the year, and I think they should be able to take care of Indiana at home. Lean to Michigan -8 for that reason. Other than that, I'm going to lean to the over 134 between Northern Kentucky and Illinois Chicago. Very interesting line here. The first matchup totaled 120 points, but money's pouring on the over in this game. It's gone from 132 to 134. After such a low-scoring first meeting, I have to lean to the over here just based on how the lines have reacted. I doubt the public is slamming the Northern Kentucky over. That's definitely going to be sharp money, so lean to the over on that one. Other than that, don't really have many other thoughts on today's card. I think the NBA All-Star Game is kind of a waste of time, but either or, you have some NHL going on. Don't have any thoughts on those. Kind of just waiting for regular season NBA to resume. But other than that, play of the day once again will be on Giannis over 25.5 points, which is available at plus 105 on FanDuel. That's going to be the installment of Scott's Selections here for Sunday, February 16th. And good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.